Welcome back to Live Live. Join us to find out the latest news about Liverpool in the past 24 hours. Please subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss daily news about the Reds. We'll start right now. Liverpool now eye move for special record-breaking attacker. Liverpool are tracking the progress of Red Star Belgrade prospect Andrea Maximovich, although they'll face competition from the likes of Borussia Dortmund, Juventus and Manchester City for his signature. According to journalist Florian Plettenberg, Maximovich thrived in the Serbian second tier for Grafika Beograd last season, scoring 6 goals in 24 appearances at the age of just 16. This campaign, earning a run in the Red Star first team, the youngster has impressed, and has subsequently begun garnering interest from across Europe. The starlet is wanted by the likes of City and Juventus, but Liverpool appear to be one of the most keen suitors for the player. Valued at €15 million, the Reds are looking to rebuild their aging team, and have identified Maximovich as a potential long-term midfield option. Given his secure contractual situation in Belgrade, it's likely Liverpool and other suitors will have to stump up somewhere in the region of this €15 million valuation to land the schoolboy. It's understood that Arnold is eager to make his squad younger, and wants to do this by acquiring youthful talent that can displace older players in the coming years, and Maximovich fits this profile. Liverpool worst injury fears confirmed. Arnold has been dealt another blow as he prepares for Liverpool's return to Premier League action this weekend. The head coach already had a potential problem in midfield after Alexis Mac Allister injured. Argentina head coach Lionel Scaloni announced that Mac Allister has been unable to train with the squad ahead of their most recent game against Venezuela. Thai Sports are reporting that Mac Allister responded well to the first training session after the Venezuela game, however, and is in line to return to the side as they welcome Bolivia to Buenos Aires on Tuesday. But now that concern has been compounded by the news that Wataru Endo is not in Japan's matchday squad for their game against Australia today. It had been reported that the Reds midfielder could miss the World Cup qualifier in Saitama due to injury, and that fear has now been realised. Liverpool could ill afford to be without both Endo and Mac Allister for Sunday's colossal clash with Chelsea, who are set to provide the first real test of Slot's successful start to life at Anfield. There was, however, some good news in the midfield department during this international break, when Dominik Szoboszlai produced a brilliant performance and scored a clinical goal as Hungary beat Bosnia and Herzegovina in the UEFA Nations League. Liverpool can agree just £16.7 million to sign £42 million star. Liverpool have had a dream start to the Premier League and Champions League campaign. The transition from Jurgen Klopp to Arnold has been as seamless as it possibly could have been, and the Reds are on course for a significant season. However, deep down, the club will also know that realistically, their toughest challenges are yet to happen, and how they perform in the October schedule can go a long way in shaping up their season. In the transfer market, the club will also need to up their game going forward. One position that the Reds have failed to reinforce for a couple of transfer windows now is the centre-back role. The emergence of Jarell Quansah has helped the club to a fair extent, but otherwise, they need to reinforce the department. One player that Liverpool have been linked with extensively in recent days is Loic Bad from Sevilla. Court Offside earlier reported that the talented French defender has a release clause of around £42 million in his current contract. Now, as per Mundo Deportivo, Sevilla are willing to listen to offers of around just £16.7 million to sell the talented French defender. Should Liverpool land him at that price, it would be a huge coup for the club in the long run. Virgil van Dijk's future at the club is not certain, with his contract set to expire at the end of the season. If he does not renew, Liverpool will be pushed into a situation to sign a new top-class centre-back along with Bad. The ideal situation would be to bring in Bad when Van Dijk is still at the club and allow him to learn from the Dutch master. Only time will tell if Liverpool make an offer for him, and let's wait and see how the transfer pans out. Media blown away by Szoboszlai on international duty. Liverpool midfielder Dominik Szoboszlai scored twice for Hungary against Bosnia and Herzegovina in Zenica last night, and has subsequently been labelled a hero by Hungarian national media, making a late dash into the box. Szoboszlai slotted beyond Nikola Vasilic in the Bosnia goal to open the scoring 7 minutes before the interval. He then doubled Hungary's lead from the spot in the 50th minute, dispatching expertly from 12 yards after Zsolt Nagy was hauled down inside the penalty area. The game ended 2-0 to the away side, a result that sees Hungary move for points clear of Bosnia at the foot of the two teams' Nations League A group. Szoboszlai produced an inspired performance, working hard defensively and providing the creative spark for the Magyars, as well as netting both goals, completing a switch to Liverpool last summer. In a deal worth a reported £60 million, Szoboszlai endured an underwhelming debut campaign in English football, scoring just 3 goals and providing just 2 assists in his first season at Anfield. The attacking midfielder will be hoping to kick on and provide better output for Arnold's side this time around. However, he's experienced another mixed start to the campaign. An abject display away at Wolves in September prompted calls for the 23-year-old to face a spell on the bench, before a relentless performance against Bologna drew praise. Looking to eradicate this inconsistency in his game, Szoboszlai would have enjoyed a significant confidence boost last night in a mesmerizing outing for his nation. Such was the outstanding nature of his showing. Hungarian outlet esportal.hu described the Liverpool ace as the country's hero, while Hungarian journalist Bence Boksak waxed lyrical over the playmaker's performance on X. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.